Hi crafters! Today, we're making a macrame winter tree using thick yarn and simple knitting techniques. Grab your materials and let's get started. Now, let's take a moment to note the specific yarns we'll be using for each part of the macrame winter tree. Using the right yarn for each section will help your tree hold its shape and look beautifully textured. First, take the thickest yarn and create a simple loop onto the star. Start by folding the yarn in half and inserting the middle through the star to form a loop. Then pull the rest of the yarn through to secure it neatly. Next, line up the 4 yarn strips evenly. Take the leftmost yarn and pass it over the other 3. After that, take the rightmost yarn, pass it under the other 3, and tuck it into the loop created by the first yarn. For the next loop, repeat the same steps but opposite. This time, take the rightmost yarn and pass it over the others. Then take the leftmost yarn and pass it under the other strands, tucking it into the loop. Take your time with this loop, repeat it multiple times. Once you mastered this loop, the rest of the macrame will be a walk in the park. Next, take the other 2 yarn strips and use a small piece of tape as a placeholder to hold them in place. Align these yarns along the sides of the star so they stay evenly positioned while you continue working. Now, as mentioned earlier, you'll just be repeating the same looping pattern. For the left 4 yarns, do the same 2 loops we did before. First, right over and left under, then left over and right under. Repeat this exact process with the right 4 yarns as well, keeping everything aligned and snug. Now do the same loops again on the center 4 yarn strips. Next, take your beads and carefully insert them onto the leftmost and rightmost yarns. This will add a nice decorative touch and help define the shape of your macrame winter tree. Next, create another set of loops. Start with the left 4 yarns, then move to the right 4. You'll be using the same pair of loops as before. Right over and left under, then left over and right under. Keep your loops consistent and snug for an even pattern. Next, take the second set of yarn, the 47.2-inch pieces, and place them along the sides of your tree. Use tape again as placeholders to keep them in position while you continue with the next steps. Then do the pair loop on the left 4 yarns. Then go to the center 4 yarns and do the same pair loops. Then go to the right 4 yarns and do the same pair loops. Can you see the pattern now? It should be a piece of cake by now. Next, make a middle pair of loops using the 3rd to 6th yarns from the left, skipping the first 2. Repeat the same looping pattern, then mirror the step on the right side to keep it even. Then add the new pairs of beads on the left and right most yarns. Then do the pair loops on the left side to lock the beads. Do another pair loop in the center and also the right side to lock the other beads. Then, take the next pair of yarns measuring 39.4 inches and place them on the sides. Use tape again as placeholders to keep them neatly in position. Then do the pair loops again on the leftmost part. I'm not gonna lie, the looping part is addicting. Do another pair loops on the rightmost yarns. Then, create loops on the middle left 4 yarns and the middle right 4 yarns, skipping the outer 4 yarns on each side. Keep your loops tight and even to maintain the tree's shape. Add the next pair of beads. Do a pair loop on the left side to lock the bead. Then do a pair loop on the next 4 yarns from the left, skipping the first 2 yarn. Then do a pair loop on the center yarns. Then do a pair loop on the right inner 4 yarns, skipping the 2 rightmost yarns. Then finally, a pair loop on the rightmost 4 yarns. Then do another loop on the inner right yarns. Then the inner left yarns. Then the leftmost yarns. Then, prepare the next pair of yarns measuring 31.5 inches. Keep them nearby and ready for the next section of your tree. For this part, you'll simply be repeating the same steps you've already learned. Take your time and follow along with the video closely. It will guide you on the correct order of loops and yarn placement. Once you get the rhythm, the process becomes much easier and more relaxing. Just keep going, and before you know it, your macrame winter tree will start taking shape beautifully. Take your time with this step. There's really no need to rush. The most important thing here is to keep your loops even and your hands relaxed. Once you find your rhythm, it becomes almost like a calm, repetitive flow, really soothing to do. Once you've completed several layers of looping and your tree is starting to form nicely, it's time to add another set of beads. Take your beads and carefully insert them onto the outer yarns, spacing them evenly for a balanced look. Then, continue with your looping. Take this moment to slow down, breathe, and enjoy the process. Crafting should be relaxing, not stressful. Let your hands find their rhythm and watch as your macrame winter tree grows layer by layer. It's time to add another pair of 31.5-inch yarns. Place them carefully on each side of your tree and secure them with tape, just like before. This will help build more layers and give your tree a fuller, more balanced look as you continue looping. Continue with the loops. You're doing great. Keep your rhythm steady and your loops even. Don't worry, we're almost at the end, and your macrame winter tree is really starting to come together beautifully. You'll start to notice the pattern slowly forming as you go along. It's one of my favorite parts of making macrame, seeing how simple loops can turn into something so pretty and structured. Just keep looping and enjoy the process. This part can feel a little repetitive, but that's what makes it relaxing. Think of it as a little break from the rush of the day. Just you, your yarn, and a growing pattern taking shape. Let the motion of looping guide you. It's time to add the final beads. Carefully place them onto the outer yarns, just like before. These last touches will complete your tree's festive look, adding that perfect bit of sparkle to finish it off beautifully. Then, just continue with the loops, keeping the pattern steady and even. You're on the final stretch now, so take your time and enjoy the process as your macrame winter tree comes together perfectly. Place the left yarn over the right, then loop it toward the right side, and insert it through the loop above. Gently pull to tighten and secure the knot in place. Do this twice. Then, while holding the 2 yarns on the left, take the 3rd yarn and make a loop around them, pulling it tight to secure. Next, hold all 3 yarns together and use the 4th yarn to make another loop. See the pattern forming? Just keep repeating that same process as you go along. If your yarn starts to twist or tangle, that's totally fine. Just pause for a moment, untangle it gently, and continue right where you left off. What matters is keeping everything smooth and neat, so your tree comes out beautifully shaped. Once you've reached the center yarns, make one final loop in the middle and leave it for now. Then, move to the right side and repeat the same looping process, starting from the rightmost yarn. Keep the pattern consistent so both sides match nicely. Look how nice the pattern is turning out. Each section connects perfectly to the next. You can really see your hard work paying off here. Just keep going at your own pace. You're almost there. Once you're at the center, take the final yarn measuring 19.7 inches. Loop it around the bundle at the center to create a starting loop, then wrap it tightly around the bundle several times. Finally, insert the end of the yarn through the starting loop to secure it in place. Pull gently to tighten and make sure it's nice and firm. And there you have it! Your cozy macrame winter tree is complete! Look at how beautifully the layers and knots came together to form this festive piece. You can hang it as decor or give it as a handmade gift. Great job, crafters! See you next time!